Hello, hello. So I'm so excited to talk. This is actually one of my dreams. I am terribly shaking and excited and happy. And just to say that being a coach has brought me so much joy and confidence. Not to mention the fact that I've released 99 pounds the last 16 months. And what I just want to tell you, right now, there are two things that I am 100% confident of. Number one, we are all failures in this room. Anybody watching this video, anybody here is a failure. And that is because I'm pretty sure if you're seeing this, you're human. And that is okay. The second thing I am extremely confident about, you are not defined by your past failures. You are not defined by your past failures. It does not matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't even matter what happened this morning. Those failures do not define the rest of your life. And let me be clear, you have the rest of your life in front of you. So if it even takes twice as long to release half as much weight as I have, would it be worth it to spend 16 times 2? Someone help me, there's teachers here. To spend 32 months to release 54 pounds. Would it be worth it? I mean, 45 pounds. It would totally be worth it, because it's as much as it's about winning the day and winning your moments right now, it is also about the long-term game. I do not want to see what would be my life in 5 years had I not said yes 16 months ago. I do not want to see what my life would be if I gave it in and quit right now because I've spent over a week trying to hit that 100-pound mark. I don't want to see what that future would be. And I know Amy shared amazing story. We just saw a cancer survivor and her amazing story. It is so worth it to invest in yourself, because your health and your life is the only thing that you really truly have. And that being said, our opportunity as coaches, there are millions and millions of people in the United States, Canada, and UK who need us desperately. And they're probably just waiting for us to meet them, or waiting for us to get over our last failure and take a step forward. And so I know that one thing that I'm really excited about the new program 2BMindset is that it addresses the one thing that holds most people back. It addresses the one thing that had me on a roller coaster, getting up to over 300 pounds twice in my life, getting up to 297 pounds 16 months ago, and that's my mind. Because it's all about knowledge, but more importantly, what you do with that knowledge. So I'm going to show you right now how your mind is as powerful, and why you're going to want to be a part of this program, and why you want to be a part of our community right now. So I want everybody to take their hand, and I want you to imagine you're holding a lemon. And now look at the lemon, it's bright yellow, and I want you to squeeze it. You feel a little of the zest come off on you. And now I want you to pretend you're taking a bite of the lemon. Whose mouth watered? Anybody have saliva, right? I think everybody had their mouth water. That's because your mind doesn't know the difference between what you tell it and what is reality. And the great thing about that is, you're not defined by your past failures, and you don't have to stay stuck in that mentality. And that is what 2BMindset is going to help you with on your journey. This program is for anybody. This program is for someone who doesn't want to work out or who can't work out. This program helped me release a stress that I didn't realize I was still having. Make no doubt about it, our programs, our fitness, nutrition, our rewards, we have the best of everything, and we're the only company that can offer you everything with our community and support. But that being said, this program just filters it to the next level. Because I'm so excited about it, because I released 85 pounds without 2BMindset. My first 12 days of 2BMindset, I lost 11.6 pounds, and it blew my mind. I'm allowed to tell you that I didn't, I have my sheet here, I'm not getting in trouble. I'm allowed to tell you that I did not count calories, I did not cut out any food groups, I didn't feel deprived. If anything, I felt free. I finally didn't have to stress about what I was gonna get at the Mexican restaurant. Not that my husband loves to go there with me. I was completely full and satisfied. It taught me these little tricks that have totally released the anxiety and stress over social situations. I love the fact that exercise became extra credit. I love a sweat. I'm a sweat skater. I love burpees. I'm like a silly dork when it comes to that sort of thing. But I love that it's extra credit because I deal with a lot of women who have injuries, have had, like you shared your back injury, have had surgeries, and they can't exercise yet. And then they beat themselves up and give up and live in that past failure. And this program is going to help them. It's going to help them. It helped with me recognizing when I was emotionally eating, how some of my hunger was habitual. And the great thing about it is when I can recognize it, just like I showed you with that lemon, your mind, you can then push past it and relearn a habit and relearn something to tackle that. I can tell you that it is definitely a game changer. That Ilana, who created it, released 100 pounds herself. And notice I keep correcting myself because lost implies I want to find it. So when I am talking about this 99 pounds, I can guarantee you that I am not going backwards. Unless I miraculously have a baby, I am not going to go and regain any of that weight. So it's not lost, I released it. I let it go, it is gone. It has helped with, Alana. So she has released 100 pounds. So she knows what it's like, and she lived a roller coaster life. She was talking about when she was a child. I mean, when I was in middle school, I got made fun of on the bus. I still very clearly remember someone making fun of me because my belly was the same size as my chest, and they wanted to say, oh, are you a girl or a boy? And I'm 38 years old, and I can tell you that boy's first and last name, and I can tell you how I felt that day. Like, we hang on to the bad stuff sometimes, right? But what's great is you'll be able to get off that roller coaster. And you get to eat so much food. That was the craziest thing. I was like, how am I losing 11 pounds in 12 days when I've been successful as a coach and as a healthy lifestyle change already? Like, it's just crazy amazing. So for the first part, I just wanted to share with you, and I just want to reiterate, you're not defined by your past failure. You are here today. You are watching this video today. You are with us right now, and that is what matters because you want something better. You want a difference, and you can absolutely do it. When you get to that same negative place, you get to that same wall over and over again, it's not because you're just meant not to have a good body. You're just meant to be negative. You're just meant to be poor. You're just meant to be broke. You're just meant, that's not it. You get to that same wall because you are meant to learn how to get over it. And you haven't learned and applied the steps to get up and over that wall. When I started coaching, I failed in 5 businesses in the past. I have surpassed anything I've done with any other company with this business, and I feel more passion and joy than I have with anything. But I could have said, I failed at 5 businesses. Why would I succeed at this? I have paid, I don't think I could say company names, but I've counted points at least 3 or 4 times in the past. My name's Jennifer, and I've paid a weight loss company to go check in at their building. I've spent thousands of dollars, pills, patches, juices, you name it. I have done it, and I have gained all the weight back and more. This is the longest that I've been healthy. For 16 months, I've used food and our nutrition delivery, our vitamin delivery shake, which can be put into oatmeal and yogurt if you don't drink shakes. Like, totally, how awesome is that? And our workouts and our community. The last 16 months, I've never made it past 6 months in a healthy lifestyle. So 16 months, guys, this is huge for me. This is a new level of confidence. If you scroll back in my Facebook and you meet the Jen 16 months ago, I was negative, I was depressed, I was 297 pounds, I was hiding, very similar. I didn't want to be in a lot of pictures, so I don't have a lot of pictures from my heaviest. But this life right now, I'm in a whole new life, and I got here by not stopping. And that's I gave you some handouts today, and that's what I wanted to show you is how you can apply not stopping and moving forward and getting over those walls to your business as well, not only your personal life. And that's one of the biggest things. I do work a day job that's very demanding, and I have grown and been so much stronger in my day job since improving myself. My marriage has been so much stronger since improving myself. I'm dancing around in my closet. Like, I was crying because I had to literally throw multiple outfits on the floor before I went to work 16 months ago. I really, truly, honestly did. And now I'm like, oh, I gotta give this away. Oh, I gotta give this away. And I get to like get these hand-me-overs of these tailor-made, great, awesome size 10s and 12s, and I'm just amazed. But it's because I didn't give up and I didn't let my past failure determine my future. And our business, if you're interested in earning an income and paying off some debt and paying for something fun with your business, it's the same thing. You have to build it and keep going. So I gave everyone a wheel. So I want you to imagine the spokes on a bicycle and pretend that if part of the rubber was missing off the wheel, what would happen when that bike turned, when that bike wheel turned? It wouldn't go, right? It would stop. And then every time you restart that wheel, it would be harder to start, right? So the idea is to get your whole inner tube. Gosh, I do love bike riding, but I'm not really technical. But you get the whole rubber of your wheel, you get it going at a pace that you can sustain, that you can handle, and you just don't stop. You just keep that wheel moving, because when something's moving, what's the law? Where's my science teacher? Anybody? You know, a force in motion stays. Oh man, you guys are awesome. Science is everything. Okay. So we're going to talk about all the things that fill our wheel as a coach, as a business owner, and you can see how as you keep moving forward, go. So on my wheel, I just wrote 1 or 2 words on the outside, and then on the inside of the pie, I filled in what encompasses that part as our job as a coach. And then I gave you a business activity tracker, mainly to help you for a couple things. What you track grows, and also you're going to get no's. I firmly believe those no's are not right now, but you're going to get no's, and those no's can crush you if you don't actually compare it and look and see what you did to get that no, or where your yeses are. True story, even today, I can come down for a moment, and I got really upset because I heard 2 no's this week. And when I heard the no's, it crushed me. And I was like, oh my God, maybe I'm bad at this, maybe I can't do this. And then I got a message from someone who said, oh my God, Jen, I lost 5 pounds the last week. I got a message from someone who just got started. I lost 1.8 pounds my first 2 days. I feel freaking amazing. This is it. This is my time. I'm ready to take control. I got messages that 2 people were going to come and see me today speak, and that I personally knew and invited. I had 5 people join me in the last week and a half. But that one no, those 2 no's, I was letting them win instead of getting excited and focusing on the positives and the wins. And those people that got started, I got to get them their meal plan. I got to get them, excited. Their workout's going to be coming out soon. Like, I got to get them started. Why am I letting this no, which is just not now, take me down? And then I realized I wasn't tracking it. So I was focusing on the moment instead of the whole picture. And guys, our wins, our yeses are spectacular, but they're not your success. Your success is in planting the seeds, right? Your success is in brightening someone's day for a moment, in having someone watch you. They're going to watch you. I guarantee you, if you've been at this more than a month, you have someone watching you, waiting for you to invite them, or telling themselves, no, I can't do it. I can't do what she does. No, I can't. And one day, they're going to be ready to say yes. So you can't really celebrate the yeses that's not how you measure your success. You measure your success by how many seeds you plant. How many people are you talking to? How many new friends did you make? How many relationships are you building? That's how you measure your wins. Don't measure your wins and your successes on the yeses, because that's when everything starts, right? Like when they say yes, the work begins. That's when we get together and we start getting down and dirty and start working on their goals. So it is the seed you're planting. That's your success. So the first, and I feel the most important part of your pie, your wheel to get it go, is your personal work, your personal self. So on the outside, my inner tube is personal. And your personal is your personal development. What are you feeding your mind? I mean, I came into this business negative. The first thing I did was read Energy Bus. What are you putting into your mind? You can't expect a different result. If nothing changes, right? So you have to start feeding your brain. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, pick a book and commit to 10 minutes a day. You have to be getting your base nutrition, your vitamins. Whether you're drinking it as a shake, you're mixing it up into a bar, or you're putting it in your oatmeal or yogurt, get that base nutrition to start healing yourself from the inside out. Follow your meal plans. Do your workout and show up for your team trainings just like you guys are here right now. Watch team trainings, like have a little earbud in while you're doing dishes. You can totally learn. Wake up call every Monday. You can totally learn all day, every day. But I don't want you to be a reservoir. You have to put into action and at least commit to yourself 10 minutes. So you're personal. You're going to give yourself your workouts. You're going to be proof the product works. That's the number one vital behavior, right? The next part of your wheel is your social media. So social media, your personal Facebook, your Instagram, wherever you are on, whatever platform you're on, this is now you represent a business. So the first thing I want to teach you is clear pictures. So take your camera and put it in selfie mode. And we don't really, can we make the lights brighter at all? Do the lights get brighter at all for?
Yeah, they just all have to warm up.
Oh, okay. Okay. So just spin around in a circle real quick. Oh, hi, Jen. That's so crazy. and you'll notice as you're turning, the light catches you better some places. Because if you want someone to read your post, if you want someone to be interested in your food that you're making or be interested in your workout or like your selfie, they got to see it, right? So find the light. Find the light. Okay, I don't know what room that song is, but oh, everybody who knows me knows I randomly break out into song. Right? And then you're just going to share your journey. You're going to share. I mean, we all have bad days. I didn't want to get up and work out, but I got up and did it anyway because my accountability group challengers started posting they worked out. So gosh darn it, I got to work out. Right? Oh, I wanted to eat the pizza, but I made it another day. I'll be silly some other day and have pizza. Today, not me, I'm going to have veggies, Share your journey. Also, that falls into social media is expanding your network. Meeting new friends. There are millions and millions of people in the United States, Canada, and UK that need what we have. They need you. They need your story about coming off your medications. They need your story. They need all of us. And we need to meet them in order to share our story, in order to learn from them and grow with them. So, say you love to go get smoothie bowls at a local restaurant. Go to that restaurant, see who's checked in recently, and send a friend request. 3 a day. Meet 3 people a day. Say you love to go to the gym and work out. Go to that gym. Click on there, make 3 new friends that go to that gym. And you're meeting like-minded people. Where you go to church, your neighborhood, where your kids go to school, where you hang out, at the soccer, wherever. Just meet 3 people a day. And then track it on your tracker. And that way, you know that you met 3 people, because otherwise you'll just be inviting the same people over and over again. And one day they will say yes, but the next thing is recognition. Like, there is nothing that lights my heart on fire more than seeing the good in someone else. How good do you think it feels for someone to be recognized? Man, I can't tell you how many times I see someone in my community, they're doing something big, they have an art gallery show coming up, they completed a big race, and I just promote them on my Facebook for That a Girl Thursday. I'm like, check out her, this is how she inspired me, this is why I love her. Are they in my business? No, not necessarily. Are they coaches or clients? No, not necessarily. They're just people I look up to in my community, and I'm recognizing them. And how great does it feel? I can't tell you how many times I've done that and the person messaged me, I needed that today. I was almost in tears, ready to give up. And then I saw your post. I can't tell you how many times that has happened. And that's one of our vital behaviors, recognition. Tell your story and recognize others on social media. And that's another thing. You have to post at least 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a day, they say nowadays on Facebook, just for people to actually see your news feed. And for people to see your news feed, you also have to engage with them. And this is all about building relationships. You can't help someone with what they need if you don't know them or you don't have a relationship. So get to know them. And you get to know them by going to their Facebook page and seeing what they're up to. You know, you may find someone, and sometimes I find people, I'm like, girl, you are freaking amazing. I'm so glad I met you. I loved everything you posted. You're a silly dork like me. You love Doctor Who. You share positive quotes like, oh, we need to do dinner. I don't know when, but we got to get together. But you won't know those people. You won't meet them unless you look for them and you start engaging. And that all fits in the social media triangle. Recognizing others, expanding your network, sharing your journey, making sure it's clear pictures. You know, what helped you? You know, I'm not saying to share something negative every day, but when you have a challenge, that's your opportunity to share with someone when you find the solution. This was my challenge. This is my solution. This is how I got through it. I hope it helps you. And sometimes sharing those hard moments also helps you connect with people. And that's what this job is about. And I think that's why I love it so much, is because I am truly helping other people, and I'm helping myself and learning and getting stronger along the whole way. The next part of the wheel is the inviting. So across where it is you're inviting. This happens by starting conversations. Hey, I saw you were at the soccer game. Who won? Or, hey, I saw those pants you were wearing. Where'd you get them? You know, just start a conversation. You generally want to get to know people. Then once you are talking to someone for a couple weeks, it's just natural to say, hey, I'm doing a free water group. Why don't you join me in my free water group next week? We're going to rally each other up and just drink some more water, get healthier. And now you can actually build a relationship, and you have people in your environment that are trusting you and digging in with you, and they may be ready to start their health and fitness journey with you. They may want to do what you do. But you need to have that free group and that accountability group that you're running every month to be able to invite them to something. So in your inviting, you need to first on your calendar have what you are inviting them to. And if there's only you and one other person in your challenge group, that is way fine. You and that one person, you dig into each other and you have fun and you share about how much fun. One person is enough to show up for. I love the story, and I don't know where it came from, but there was a man walking on the beach, and there was a kid throwing a starfish into the ocean, and there was hundreds of starfish all over the beach. And the man got there and he said, little boy, what are you doing? There's no way you can save all these hundreds of starfish from the birds in the sun. And he said, yeah, but I made a difference to that one. Guys, we make a difference to that one. We make a difference to that one, and we make a difference to ourselves. And when we are in a better place, we're better spouses and family members, we're better friends, we're better employees. We really impact everybody around us. So you're helping more than one person. You are totally helping more than one person. I got a little misty-eyed about that because it's so true. Like, I am eternally grateful that Jamie didn't give up on me and asked me. And I'm so grateful that I didn't say, I've done that for 3 months, 4 years ago. I failed at 5 other businesses. This is my 3rd time getting to 300 pounds. It's not for me. I'm so glad that I didn't give up. I am so glad that she threw me back in the ocean. Okay, she really didn't throw me in the ocean, but now I'm hoping that when we get to Mexico or somewhere that she doesn't actually try to throw me in the ocean. But so just share your journey, connect with others, invite them, and remember, do what you can sustain. If you can do one person a day right now, start with that. Start with one person a day in all of those categories. Start with one post a day in all of those categories and get that wheel going, because that wheel is going to start getting momentum, and you're going to keep meeting new people, and you're going to find ways to put it in and connect with your team, connect with someone to help you. If you don't have a team member, if you don't have a coach, like, I'm here, connect with me. Like, maybe I can help you. But it all starts with tracking and seeing what you're actually doing, so you can remind yourself and not let those failures hold you down. Because it's so painful to know, like, we hold on to our failures with our heart. Those negatives and our failures in our life, man, we carry those so deeply. We like hold on to those. And those wins, they're like pennies in our pocket, right? Oh, I got a win. Let me throw it here. Oh, that one failure, these 5 pennies, I just threw them on the floor and forgot about, right? Like, you got to catch yourself. You got to catch yourself. And that's where our community and our team and our continued training and continued personal development and working on ourselves, that's why it all fits together and works together. And it's just truly, truly amazing. That is all that I had for you guys. I just wanted to encourage you and just like be excited about those likes and those comments and even those no's, because those are seeds you're planting. And so often people will do part of the wheel and have failure and not understand it's because the wheel couldn't turn all the way because we didn't have that last piece to the wheel. So you have to have all of those pieces. When you're making posts on social media, it is already starting that conversation that you didn't start in your messenger thread yet. It is building. People need to know that you have a business and you're willing to connect them to the tools. And I mean, I've got the best, you've got the best third-party job in the world. We are connecting to a hugely international renowned company that has the best fitness and dietitian created nutrition and super trainer count. Like, we have the best of the best to connect people to. And you have your story and your heart and your team to embrace them and help them get over their past failures and help them break through the wall. So I'm going to end the same way I started, with the 2 things that I know for sure. We are all failures because we're all human, but your failure does not define you. That's the second thing. You are not defined by any failure that you have ever had. And so I want to thank you for spending your time with me, working through me while I had the shakes. And if you have any questions, I'd love to talk to you after. So thank you.